you wanna see is where we're gonna be.
The hot spot.
Fish are biting now, gonna show you how.
At the hot spot.
Birds in the air, wanna take you there. Bring it to you the World Wide Way. Doesn't matter the time of day. Set the hook, take the shot.
HSO.
Hot Spot Outdoors.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on, huh? How you doing, buddy? The love of a friend. Hey, well, thank you guys for paying attention. It's the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman, Jean-Paul Tessier, and I want to welcome you back on Thursday, June 6th, to the walleye capital of the world and Baudette, Minnesota, my backyard right here, right now. Where we're going to start this episode out is up on the Canadian side of Lake of the Woods, right off Burton Island, and many of you that come up, I'm sure, have never had the opportunity to fish Burton Island. Maybe there's a few of you that have. It's just because it is on the Canadian side. And I do want to spread a message that if you guys are coming up, and it is 6, 7, 8, 10 times a year, and I know that there's a lot of individuals that do, getting that Canadian fishing license and remote area border cross could be invaluable. I know there's a number of individuals that find fish on the U.S. side, but just like the birds, the fish know no boundaries, and they want to wander wherever they're going to wander, and a lot of those places come out by the rocks on the Canadian side. And that's where we're going to pick up this fishing right now with myself and my very good friend Joe Cooper. So enjoy the video, and thanks for watching.
Kick it down in the gear, get it all rolling. Just like a speed bag, gonna push it, get my motor running. And it'll be like going back to Vegas and running. Get ready to get going, life is about to get started. Start it up, get your motor running, start it up. Head out on the highway, start it up. It's a buckle up adventure, start it up.
Coop diggity dog. Ooh, big sauger down deep from the Queen. Oh yes, baby. Oh, this is where we said, should we grab a net? Should we grab a net, Cooper? What do you think? Look at that sucker underneath the boat right now. Oh.
It's a heavy fish, dude. You get a look at it here.
Oh, just a pig. Just a beast of a fish. Oh my goodness, Cooper. That thing is just a monster. Just a monster. Oh man, that's nice fish. Oh, just a pig. Just a pig. Just a monster right there. Cooper! Cooper! Oh, baby! Another good one?
Another dandy. How big is the last one?
Still pretty sweet though. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish, Cooper.
Ooh, nice one.
living in the
Nice.
moment. I'm living,
Nice fish.
living the way I am. I'm living, I want you to.
Nice work. Beauty hook set. Another male spawned out. Yep.
Back in the drink she goes.
They must be jealous, cause I went home with their girl. Rockin'.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's one of the thousands of reasons why I live where I live on Lake of the Woods, to experience that around Burton Island every once in a while around the rocks. Thank you to Mr. Joe Cooper for sharing his boat and that time with me. It was awesome, my friend. Hopefully we get to do it soon again. Well, because I didn't get the opportunity to fish last week on the south end of the lake, and we want to get you the great report, my good friend, Mr. Shane Wiggles Burk, has offered his fishing knowledge for you. So take it away, Wiggles.
Wiggles here for the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman. This week we finally had the weather stabilizing a little bit around here, which has been a change, and I like it a lot. Some decent weather. Right now we got south winds, probably 15 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour, sunny skies, nice sweatshirt weather out on the lake. For the most part, everyone's still jigging. As to the depth, it's varied. Like I've personally fished anywhere jigging as shallow as 15, 16 feet and out to about 24 is the deepest I've personally fished. I've heard people going in as shallow 8 feet jigging in the evenings and having luck. Also on the south end right now, especially on days like today when it's sunny, you can get those plugs out, pull number 7s along the north side of Pine. Guys are having good luck. Myself, I went out with a couple buddies just for a couple hours the other day. We did pretty good, caught around a dozen. And usually when you do that, you're catching a lot more quality in your fish. Which jig fishing right now, you're just catching a lot of numbers with, you know, keepers mixed in, but you're burning bait for sure. Colors wise, for the plugs, baby bass was probably the best, number 7. For jigs, bright stuff, chartreuse, orange. My kind of new favorite JR Tackle's got this perch, either with a rattle or without. I kind of prefer the rattle right now with the stained water. If you were looking to travel a little more, I know some of the guides are starting to run out and jig on the rocks a little bit, whether it's bridges, night, staring shoals, even fishing the sand on the west and the east sides of Garden Island. If you're fishing rocks, I'd probably stick right on the edge towards the base of the rocks, anywhere from probably 20 to 28 feet right now. I've been hearing guys picking up fish. Other than that, it's kind of been fun. You can go out and do whatever you like to enjoy fishing. I've even heard of guys pulling spinners right now with a leech, minnow, even some crawlers already. Just with the different weather this year, I think a guy can go out and do basically whatever he wants to do, and with the electronics, just find some fish and pick away, because right now they're spread out all over. You find little congregations of them, but most of the time it's 1 or 2 here or there spread out all over the place. And this is Wiggles for the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman, signing out. Keep your lines tight, boys.
Hi, Jody here, wifey of Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman, and it's Lake of the Woods trivia time. Another episode here. Last week's winner was Phil Hathaway from the Twin Cities. Thank you, Phil, for being the first one to respond and answer the question correctly. The question last week was, before the French settlers came to our area, Lake of the Woods was actually called what? Phil went over and beyond and answered it in French and English. Thanks, Phil. I'm not going to try to mangle it in French because it'll be ugly. But in English, the answer was Lake of the Islands. Thanks again, Phil. Hope you enjoy your new hat. This week's Lake of the Woods trivia question is, Fort St. Charles was a trading post built by French voyagers back in 1732. How many years was this trading post in operation? First one to respond correctly to our email at lakeofthewoods@gmail.com will get one of these great hats here, a Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman hat. We just got a new shipment in, so take your pick. Thank you so much for your participation, and we'll see you next time.
Where are those river dancers, coop dusters, glitter glow? I bet you that darn Wiggles has been in here again. Hey, honey, where can I get some more of that tackle?
Oh, honey, that's easy. LakeoftheWoodsOutdoorsman.com, remember? We have tackle companies right on there. You can go and order right online. LakeoftheWoodsOutdoorsman.com, baby. Don't forget it.
Well, back to the Northwest Angle. Last week I had the opportunity to go up and open up the Big Thumb Angle Outpost, our outpost on Oak Island, the Northwest Angle, where we fish either Minnesota or Canadian waters. And my good friend, Mr. Scott Olmsted, had the opportunity to meet me up there. And when we got up there, there was a lot of work, but there was a little bit of fishing. And here's the footage that you're going to see right now. It's a possible shore luncher. Oh yeah, that's what I call anchor. Anchor time. How's that? Edible? Oh, shore lunch. Little Oak style. Only one can. Oh yeah. This might be. Oh! That's sharp hook. Oh, they're just like whoop, getting right on the back. They were hitting it harder last night. That was a decent fish though, another boxer at least. There we go. That hammered it. Shore lunch. Shore luncher. Oh. There we go. That's a good shore luncher right there. That sucker just absolutely pounded it right there. And that's little JR's tackle, rattle, chartreuse with a little glitter glow on it. Beautiful looking walleye. There we go. Well, that didn't take long. Another one. You got her. Ooh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Ah, love it. Flingers. Well, thank you guys for watching once again. And as usual, a little puppet ministry at the end. And somebody asked me, where did you get that stuff? How does it happen? And that stuff happens through the great ladies and my wife at church, at the Pitt Community Church, who participate in this. And it's wonderful, and sometimes it even hits home personally with the things that my wife and I deal with. So hopefully it helps you as it helps us in the ways that it does. Well, thank you guys very much for paying attention and following. It truly is because of you that we get this opportunity. And this is, once again, the Lake of the Woods Outdoorsman signing out from the walleye capital of the world, baby, Lake of the Woods, saying happy fishing and God bless.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, Annabelle, what's new? Tennis shoe?
Freddie, you won't believe it. I was out fishing with my grandpa yesterday, and I caught the whale that ate Jonah. Yep, no kidding. I couldn't even get it up through the hole. I finally broke the line. It finally broke the line and got away. Man, I think it might have been a world record or something.
Oh, Annabelle, that sure smells like a fishy story to me.
It was huge, Freddie. No baloney. Go ask my grampy. You gotta talk really loud, though, 'cause he's kinda deaf and says what a lot.
Do you know the actual story of Jonah, the whale, Annabelle?
Well, I know he was on a ship and fell off, and then he got swallowed by a huge whale, and then after 3 days, the whale puked him up on shore because he couldn't pop him out the backside.
Jeez, Annabelle, that is an interesting version, but quite not how it goes. You see, Jonah was asked by God to do something, but Jonah was defiant and selfish, and did the total opposite and tried to hide from God on a ship.
What a stupid place to hide. Now, inside that whale, now that was an awesome hiding spot. Who would think to look for him inside the whale, inside the sea?
Annabelle, you're missing the whole point. It says in Hebrews 4:13 that nothing in all creation can hide from him. But anyways, a bad storm came up and started tossing the boat around, and the sailors decided it was Jonah's fault. So they threw him over, and instantly the sea was calm. But God didn't let Jonah drown. He sent the whale to swallow him. And it wasn't until Jonah begged God for forgiveness and declared salvation comes from the Lord. Then the Lord commanded the fish to spit Jonah out on dry land.
Whoa. Just think what it would be like inside the belly of a whale for 3 days. There's no windows and strange things floating around that you can't see because it's so dark. Yeah. Just think how he smelled after he was puked up. Gross.
I know, nasty pewy. So now do you understand the moral of the story, Annabelle?
Oh, totally. So next time I mess up royally and disobey, I shouldn't wait for 3 days to ask for forgiveness. And I should go lock myself in my brother's stinky dark closet until I come to my senses. Then take a bath, but not in the lake.
Oh, Annabelle. Anyway, it's time to say goodbye.
Bye. Bye, boys and girls.
Bye. See you next week.